Alright, people. So I have researched the unboxing of this figure, and there isn't one. And I just got it today, so I might be the first one to unbox it. This is the Guitar Warrior from Fury Road. Okay, I'm a huge Mad Max fan. My own Morton Joe. Okay. I have all my figs there. I built my own Warboy. Mine is way better on the Morton Joe. Okay. Sorry, my glass is dusty and stuff, but we are going to do the unboxing of the Guitar Warrior. This thing is huge, so I didn't even know. I thought it was a joke. And actually, they said it was sold out. But somehow they're like, oh, there's extra orders, and then the whole tariffs and blah, blah, blah. So we have two things. Here's our Warrior. And I got the deluxe set. This thing is huge. So let's get down to business. And so like I said, this thing's huge. We got a stand. There's our grill. On the grill, I kind of want to add more chrome to it. It doesn't seem like it's chromy enough. So we'll find out. This thing's nuts. There's wires. I think you can add music to it. I'm not joking. Maybe not. Maybe that's just for look. So I don't know if you can see this, so the horns and stuff. This thing's legit. This thing's pure steel. We're getting there. I'm gonna have to put it together. Might have to pause it. So, alright, so I'm gonna have to pause this thing because it's gonna take a minute because all the speakers have to be put together and da 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 da. But yeah, everything. This thing is legit and is the shit. So for a diorama, I ordered it over a year and a half ago, year and a half ago. Finally came through. So I don't know if you can get one of these at all. But if you can get this thing, so far I would order it right now, because this thing is dope just for the diorama. But what we're gonna do is I'm gonna stop and then come back and then whatever. Okay, before I open the Warrior, the problem with this so far is everything's amazing, but this is my instructions. I scanned that in Japanese or something, I don't know. So to install all of this, which is awesome. But, and there's like all this stuff back here too. There's no instructions. So, and I'm pretty sure, because this is the deluxe edition, if you bought the normal edition, it would just be the figure. Pretty sure there's no instructions in there. I'll put money on it. So, I will say buying the figure on this is a negative on that. As far as way things look and painting and all that stuff, and I'll let you know when I put it together, but so far it's dope. Maybe a little more chrome on this guy. I would say a little bit more for the grill of a car. But so far, that's what I got. So I'll get back to you. Wish me luck. Alright, peeps. So I haven't put the stage together, but I'm going to open up the figure just because I'm excited. We'll see what he looks like. So far, I don't have a cool box. This is what I get. So maybe I got the knockoff or something. We can figure that out. But I swear this is from Premier Toys. And they usually have a pretty cool box. So far, this is just to hold the figure, and I don't... So I'd like to challenge anybody that maybe they got a different version, but maybe this is what you get. Or if you buy the figure alone, you get the one with the cool box, but if you get the deluxe version, you get the crappy box. Alright, here we go. Where are you at? Be careful, I don't want to rip anything. Dude, where's your... Here we go. Cool. Okay, so it doesn't come with a cool box. It just comes with just your standard box, which is kind of crappy. As far as the figure itself, I'm going to tear that off. The detail is awesome. Let's get into this. Hold on. Get pretty close. Those teeth and everything are pretty awesome. So the detail on the figure, good body. It's not a Fison body, but it's still pretty good. Doesn't need to be a Fison body. I had to tear off that plastic from him. The Converse look dope. This is his fire thing. I'm going to find the guitar hopefully underneath. If not, I'm going to be really upset. Because he's a Guitar Warrior and doesn't have a guitar. That is pretty dope. He has no eyes. And his teeth and everything are... There you go. That's legit. So this figure's awesome. Oh, his head fell off. There's a plastic. There we go. Put plastic. Alright, where'd you go, dude? There you are. Alright. Get your fire stick out here. Let's go on the... Should have the guitar underneath. Oh, there's our stuff. So, here's our guitar. Wow, 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 wow. So far, it looks awesome. Okay, let's diagnose this. Strings legit. So they got real strings. This actually is really dope. The detail. You know, little stupid horns. I would add some chrome on there, or some rust. A few things, just like if he's playing this out in the desert or something, I'd add some rust or whatever like that. But pretty cool. It's pretty legit. I would just add some accents if you wanted to mess up the figure. Not mess it up, make it better. This fell out. I have no idea what this is, so that might go to the guitar for a whammy bar or something. We'll figure that out. Then your basic stupid stand. This one isn't cool. It doesn't say Mad Max. It doesn't say Guitar Warrior. It doesn't anything like that. And then you got your layered hands. Which ones to... They look pretty cool. They're worn on the ends. So, yeah. So let me build this beast. And we will go from there. And so it stands. So far, not too many negatives. Obviously, I got to change some hands. He's got... like he's going to just punch someone in the face. He can't hold a guitar like that. Well, we'll get back to you. Alright, peeps. Later. Okay. Final review. I put everything together. Like is they painted some of my horns to black. And they're supposed to be silver on the side. See that? Those are supposed to be silver with black accents. I don't like that. Kind of like that guy. Oh, this guy's perfect. See how he has like black accents? But I want that. I think... No, it's not about cones. The backdrop here... I don't know what Nurse Jackie is. No, we're doing Netflix. So this backdrop thing that's supposed to come over, they welded it wrong. So it's supposed to be pointing towards us, like it's a concert, and it's pointing, and there's nothing I can do to... See how this microphone's straight down? That's perfect. That's how it's supposed to be. But everything else is pointing up in the air, so that means they welded it wrong. So I don't know if all of them are like that, and I'll send them a review, I guess, you know, because I'm the only one who's done a review so far. But this needs a little more chrome on it. That's a little too black. That doesn't look like a grill piece. Everything else is pretty cool. I haven't got to the figure yet. When I do get to the figure, this is his whammy bar, and it goes in. That's what I figured. Everything's pretty pristine, and for like what you pay for is pretty awesome as a diorama set. But if you want the... I wish those were still brass. This guy's loose, so you got to glue him in. And yeah. Okay guys, this is my final review. Sorry, my kid came in, then I had to go to work, so I couldn't finish it. I got the figure going. He is awesome. This is the whammy bar that I was telling you about. You got to be careful. It's kind of loose, so I guess if you wanted to glue that in, go for it. I'm gonna add some accents on that, like I was saying, a couple dust things and stuff. His hands are amazing for the stuff. I still don't know how to run this thing. This rope thing, I think it attaches to his back and it hides, like he's dangling in the movie. But since there's no instructions, I don't know actually how that's supposed to go. Once again, my thing is crooked, and I said silver. Sorry, I meant brass. So a couple of these are they're not brass. They're supposed to be, but they blacked them out too much. So that one's perfect, like I said before, but this one isn't. Too much spray paint, so maybe I can grind that off and stuff. But and then add chrome there. I mentioned that like 4 times. So and this fly that came with it is so awesome. Just kidding. But yeah, I think for the price, if you can get it, I don't know why this is all crooked, so maybe I got a bad one. But yeah, there you go. There's the Guitar Warrior Mad Max. The side, this thing, mine was broken when it came in, or it comes like that, and I had to glue it. So that guy goes in this center section right here, but I fixed it, but right now it's drying. And then the speakers on the side, my table isn't big enough right now. So this thing's huge. It is huge. So I just need a bigger table to display the speakers, but that's what it looks like, and it is gargantuan. So there you go, guys. So shout out if you guys live in Utah. We are part of Utah Toy Hunters, so join us on Facebook. If you're not part of Utah, don't bother, because we won't accept you. But yeah, we all collect toys and action figures, and hopefully you enjoyed my thing. Bye.